If you'd like to sing with more flexibility, range, and control, and who doesn't, right? I'm going to show you a couple very effective vocal tools that will really help you with this in part 2 of lip trill versus tongue trill. Hi, I'm Vanessa E, vocal coach and singer-songwriter with You Can Sing Too. And I believe great singers are not born, they're made. So my goal is to uncomplicate great vocal technique and teach you simple yet effective tools that really get results so you can sing with more confidence, freedom, power, and range. And I also have a free singing goodie for you that is going to help you with what I teach you in this video. So stay tuned to learn how to get that. All right, so why a part 2 of a lip trill versus tongue trill, you might be thinking? Well, because I've been asked by some of you, what other tools can you give me that will give me the same benefit if I'm having a hard time with the lip trill or the tongue trill? Or maybe I just need to kind of have something that will help me ease into it a little more. So I'm going to do just that in this video. So let's review the benefits of our lip trill and tongue trill, which are an even balance of airflow, so that'll help you to sing with more control on your notes. Correct vocal cord resistance, which just means our vocal cords need the air pressure in order to vibrate and produce sound. So we want this to be balanced and not forced. Also, these tools help you to learn how to release head voice while staying connected to chest voice. And they're non-evasive, which just means they're easy on the voice and on the vocal cords. And obviously you have to do them correctly, but it also helps you to warm up easily and great for practicing songs and for those easy and smooth transitions. All right? So let's get to our first tool. So I love this tool. If you are sort of getting the lip trill but not exactly, here's something that can really help you just kind of lock it in, and you can do it on its own. You don't have to move it into the flow of the trill. Okay, so it's called the bird chirp. So it's just like this. So that's what it sounds like, a bird chirp, right? So I like to lift up here. You can do both hands or one hand. And this is just helping with gravity and also helping with putting less pressure on the lips so that they can do the bubble or the trill easier, okay? So it's just an easy amount of air blow. We don't need to force that, or airflow. And you're breaking it up, and that's what's making it sound more like a chirp, right? Instead of, which is what we call legato. It's flowy, it's smooth, and staccato is broken up. The notes are broken, okay? So just want you to practice that. Lift up here or do this, whichever works. You're kind of sighing into it. Any pitch, pick one that's easy for you first. Okay? So if you feel like you got that, then we'll just do a simple exercise just to feel movement, okay? So we'll go. So it's nice and easy, just like that. And I'm going to go up an octave now. All right, that's it. So just practice that. You can practice this around the house. And just practice, low, middle, high pitches as you can. And that will help you. You can do the exercises just like that. You don't even need to have them all. Okay? So hopefully you're going to love that one. Now, let's say you're like, still my lips are not doing the trill or the bubble, okay? And that's frustrating you, and that's okay. Sometimes it's hard for certain people just to get that lip bubble. Same thing with the tongue trill. Sometimes you can get that tongue to move, and other people just can't do it. So it's no big deal. This other exercise is going to help you get the same benefits that I mentioned in the beginning, and it's a lower larynx exercise, which is really good for helping you to make sure that you're not raising the larynx as you go higher, and also just feeling that nice, smooth, easiness of the flow, and then also it moves it forward like the lip trill does, like you feel the sound more forward in the tip of your lips. The tongue trill is that way too, not quite as much, but this one is the mum, mum, mum. But we're doing it exaggerated, okay? So I'm even going to lift up here, just like I did with the lip trill, and we're going to go mum, 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 mum. Okay, so it's exaggerated, almost like duh, I'm talking dumb. Mum, mum, mum. Mum, mum, mum. Mum, mum, mum. Okay, any pitch, and then just raise the pitch. So you can start lower, and then just raise it. Mum, 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 mum. Okay, it's nice and easy. Not putting a lot of pressure on the vocal cords. Okay, so we're gonna go mum, 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 and then here. Mum, 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 mum. Okay, so when you do that, mum, 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 mum. Nice and easy way, just like the lip trill, the tongue trill, to warm up, to practice along with songs. Just as you're kind of easily warming up, you could get the melody to your songs, you know, while you're hearing it on the radio or just practicing your songs, and then you're moving it to a singing pitch. So let me show you, because that's important. We're going from a exaggerated pitch with the mum, 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 and then the it's singing, but not quite, right? So I'm going to just show you if you go, you know, let's pick a note. And then, you know, let's say we're up here. And then, same thing with the mum. You want to move to a singing pitch. If you don't want it that, like, kind of, like, more classic sounding, we want it more, neutral. Or we could make it more round if we want. Okay, so that's how you move it to a singing pitch. You totally got this. It works so great. So I really want to encourage you to pick the tool that works the best for you and let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. And like I said, just play around with this and you'll be able to see the benefits and improving your vocal flexibility, your range, and control. And as promised, to help you with this, I have a downloadable free vocal exercise that will help you to build strength in your mixed voice, which is your chest and head voice, and it's so essential for singing songs. So make sure you download it just by clicking the link in the description. You can practice these two vocal exercises that I showed you in this video over the pattern as well. All right, well, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments which video you would like me to make next. I'd love to hear from you about that. You got this. Happy singing.